Hi everyone, I am Srivarshini from the Department of ECE 3rd year Savita Engineering College. Today we are going to see about the control system in a 3D printer machine, which is the growing technologies of our day-to-day life. A 3D printer machine is a machine which prints three-dimensional objects, layer by layer deposition, with the process of additive manufacturing. A 3D printer is a machine that creates the three-dimensional solid objects from a digital file. Using a digital file, we can create a three-dimensional objects just by printer. These are the major components of the 3D printing machine: frame and print bed, where the object is being printed; extruder and nozzle, where the material is being released; stepper motor, it controls the movements of the 3D printing machine; filament, resin and powder source, these are the raw material which is used for 3D printing; control board, power supply, cooling fans and using interfaces are the input for the 3D printer machine. Working of a 3D printer machine. First, the design is designed using the software CAD, and then the slicing. This is converted into STL or OBJ format. The second step is slicing. The slicing takes place using the slicing software. Cura Presta Slicer converts the design into G code, which is easy for the printer to read. Printing process. The printed nozzle or a laser dispersion deposit solidifies material layer by layer until the final object is being formed. Common methods: FDM, SLA, SLS. FDM is usually used for microplastics printing. SLA is used for UV light, which is used in resin printing. SLS is used for fused powder material. Post processing. The printed parts may need sanding, finishing or cutting. This is known as the post processing for the 3D printer. Process flow and operation. The printing process follows a systematic approach. Digital design input. The design is being created in a design platform like CAD software. Slicing and preparation. The slicing of the object is taken place and then G code is formed. Layer by layer construction. Then the object is constructed layer by layer. Cooling and solidification. Cooling and solidification is the last process, and then the slicing and finishing may take place. Block diagram of 3D printing machine. CAD design. Designing the object using the CAD software, exporting the CAD, slicing the objects into which helps in generating the G code, and then this program is uploaded into the printer. Then the printer checks the parameter X, Y, Z axis, and then the model is being printed, and then the printed model is being cooled, and then the printed cooled model is being finished whichever process is needed, sanding or finishing. Advantages of 3D printer is rapid prototyping, customization, different types of design can be made, complex shapes can be achieved using 3D printer machine, less material waste. Unlike the traditional methods like cutting or shaping, these 3D printer use layer by layer deposition, which helps in less cutting or shaping the material, which leads to less material wastage. Cost effective for only work production. On demand manufacturing, like whenever we need, we can manufacture whatever the object we need. And then application of 3D printer. 3D printer is applicable in many fields like medical, aerospace, automotive, educational, architecture, and then consumer goods and food industries. In medical, prosthetics, implants. Implants are created using 3D printers. Aerospace and automotive, lightweight parts of the aerospace objects is created using 3D printer machine. Educational and research. For the learning purpose, we are using 3D printer. Architecture, in building prototypes for different buildings is used by a 3D printer. Consumer goods, toys and fashion gadgets are used to print by 3D printing machine. Food industries, customized food printing. This is a GPS photo with a 3D printing machine. And then thank you.